What's good, bro? So, let me tell you a story. About, how long ago was it? 4 or 5 years ago, when I was about 18, 19. I had just gone to college, and college was, I always tell people it was a beautiful disaster. I had the highest highs and the lowest lows. But when I came back from college, I was at an extreme low point. And I couldn't have seen any of what I'm doing now as possible. I was in such a deep, dark depression, bro. So when I was there, I just remember I was always playing video games. It would either be smoking weed or playing video games. I'd literally smoke and then come play video games. It could be 3, 4, 5 a.m. Sometimes I'd be up early, play video games. I would take advantage of the fact that no one's awake, and I'd go smoke, then play video games. It was a vicious cycle. And it wasn't until a few years later, I'll get to that in a second, when I actually decided to stop. So this cycle, it lasted for 3 years almost, actually close to 4 years, where I was just playing video games and smoking and video games. And when I left college, like I said, I was depressed and I was looking for something to fill a hole in me. So I was playing a lot of Fortnite, bro. A lot of Fortnite. It was the only game I played. I didn't even have my own console at the time. I was playing on my brother's. And he obviously wanted to play video games sometimes, but I was so fucking hooked to this thing, bro. And I can't regret the time that I spent on there. But you don't know how much effort I put into a game. I mean, maybe you do, actually. But anyways, I was playing so much, and eventually this game took a roller coaster ride where it was a really, really good game at first, and then after a while it turned to shit, bro. There was nothing that was keeping me there. I stayed way too long. My friends were like, yo, play this game. We're all moving out of Fortnite. That thing is trash now. Everybody I met on Fortnite was like, yo, we're out. And I still played for months. I didn't want to believe that it was over. I thought I had good times on it. And then eventually I started playing a different game called Brawlhalla, right? So this Brawlhalla game is a 1v1 character fighting, sometimes 2v2. You get a character, they have specific powers and combos, and you learn them, and then you fight other people. So at first I was like, what is this? But then I got hooked really quick, and I was like, this is actually kind of fun. So I started playing, and I started playing more and more, and then I found out, oh, my friends are actually already really good at this. That's good for me, because if I'm playing with people that are good at the game, then I'll get better faster. So they pushed me in the game, and I was like, all right, cool. I like this. So I played it for 5-6 months, probably close to 8-9 months now. And around March of 2022, it was March of 2022, is when I started working out. So that's when I started working out, and I started going to the gym 7 days a week. 7 days. And it sounds like overkill, but what I was doing was nothing, bro. It was like a 20-minute workout and I'd be gone. But I wanted to build the habit so that it became normal to me. So here I am working out, and I'm going to this gym after my work schedule, and I wanted to switch it before because there's one that's close to my house, and I could go there before compared to the one that was far away, but it was closer to my work, so I could go there after. So eventually I ended up switching to the one that was closer to my house. Here's how this relates to video games. One day I come back from work. So I'd already gone to the gym in the morning, went to work, came back home, and here I am trying to learn how to do this move. So I'm learning this combo, I'm learning how to do it, how to play it, and eventually I have my phone in my lap I'm looking up while I have my controller in the hands, and I have my phone playing, and it's telling me do down light, side light, fucking bro, whatever the moves are. And I'm following along with this video for at least 30 minutes. I haven't even made it through the video. It's like a 10-15 minute guide on how to play a specific weapon better. And I'm thinking, bro, while I'm doing this, I'm like, what is the purpose of this? So that I can play with my friends and they're like, bro, sick combo. I'm like, yo, dude, wake up. Don't you see what's happening? And it hit me like this. I'm using my energy, my time, to improve on something that doesn't matter. It's self-improvement, sure. I'm watching the video, I'm learning how to do this, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter to my real life. So once I realized that, once I was there with my phone in my lap, my controller in my hands, trying to learn some combos, I was like, nah, this isn't it. So I'll tell you how I made money off of that in a second. But I said, okay, how do I benefit from the situation the most? How can I benefit from not playing video games anymore? I almost made it like a game. You have to trick yourself into thinking, I'll actually benefit more when I don't play, because video games focuses on your reward system. That's what they do. They give you dopamine hits, they reward you with boxes and coins and gold chains and new cars and new decals. So you have to figure out a way to trick them. How do you reward yourself? So first thing you do is you have to substitute it with something else. And for me, my substitution was practicing social skills. So I gamified it. I said, you know what? I'm gonna get better at this. I'm gonna learn about it. So first thing I did was I went to YouTube and I listened to this Audible about how to win friends and influence people. Changed my life. Highly recommend. I'll include the link in the description. There's a YouTube version of it. You can literally just listen to it on YouTube for free. And what I did was I said to myself, I'm going to talk to one new person at my gym every single day. And I'm just gonna build on that. And I wouldn't leave until I talked to one new person. And I kept building on that, building on it. And so eventually, months after, I have this huge network of people that I know that know me at the gym. It's amazing. So that's what I made my game. How can I get good at this social game? How can I get good at talking to people? That's what you can do too. The other thing is, how did I get paid to do it? Simple. I sold it. There's this website that's called backmarket.com. And they operate in the US. I don't know if they operate around the world, but they literally make it so easy to sell your PS4. They buy it off of you. I sold my PS4. I don't know what console you have, but they bought mine, and it was so simple. I didn't even have to put it on a listing, just have people bid on it or whatever. I just wanted to get it off my hands in the easiest way possible. They even prepared a shipping label for me. It was so simple, brother. So yeah, you can do that. Or obviously there's eBay too, if you want to just sell it on eBay. I'm sure it would move eventually, but Back Market just did it so fast. I got my payment and I was like, I'm out. So in every single way, every single metric, I benefited from leaving video games. I learned a new skill. I put it down and I got paid to do so. And I just made my life better overall. So I'll leave you with this, bro, because you're probably thinking right now, well, what about my friends that still play video games? If you haven't met them in real life, they're not your friends. They're not. It's easy to look at it and be like, well, I talk to them every day. We talk about our problems. It feels real. And here's the thing. It is real in the moment. I'm not going to take that away from you. One time, about a year after I stopped playing video games, so this was like a month ago or something, I decided to actually try and log in and see what it's like. I talked to my friends, the people that were my friends at that time. They were excited to see me for a minute, but then they were stuck in their own world. They were stuck with their own problems. One of the guys was trying to figure out this survey that he was doing for therapy. Does he have anger issues? Is what he literally asked. So I realized that nothing changed for them, bro. They were still in the same place I left them. If you decide you want to come back and talk to them, like I used my brother's console, obviously I didn't have my own. Get their phone number or something, you can check in on them. But end of the day, you should quit video games if you want to take this journey seriously of just becoming the best individual that you can be. That's it for now though. Peace.